what I want.
Ooh.
Yeah.
All right,
Yeah.
everybody. Have a good reading. I love you. I'll see you tomorrow.
All right, cool beans. Let's run it, man. Thank y'all for being here. Thank y'all for waiting. Thank you for your patience. Thank you for your energy. Thank you for the likes. Thank you for the donations. Thank you for the memberships. Thank you for the coffee. Thank you for being you and being here. Thank you. Whenever you run up on this video, there's a special thank you from me to you right now. All right, so you see the title. You see what we got going here. It's confession time. Confession time. Right, wrong, and no idea. All right. Here we are. Let's split it up. Okay. All right. So we got some up energy. We got some what's that called? What's that called? My words are escaping me right now. What's this? Elevation, ascension. We got upgrading. We got transformation like Optimus Prime. Okay. Okay, here we go. The words are flowing now. Okay. All right. All right. All right. Oh yeah. Your person's aware that they can make it happen now. Your person is starting to believe. Your person is starting to believe, and I believe that's where this message is coming from today. Woo, baby. From that point of realization. And now they realize so much that they can look back and tell you what's been going on. Okay. All right. They've been on the defense. They've been pushing you away. Let me see here. All right. And now they know that they have a brand new opportunity to follow through and to be the right kind of energy, right kind of person, and not holding back their future anymore that they know they're supposed to be on. All right. That best timeline that they know they're supposed to be living, they've been shying away from their duties, and that's been making it harder for you, making you pull the weight. Look at this. Making you pull the weight and pulling you away from the goal, which is to be together and have the relationship and the dynamic be a powerhouse. We're trying to work together and create synergy, not work against each other and go away from the goal of ultimate happiness. All right. Holy snap. What are the odds of that? In the same direction. Goodness gracious. All right. Okay, okay. So let's discover where you were right, where you were wrong, and what you have not even considered. You didn't have the foggiest clue. All right, let's go cut here, and cut here. Oh boy, I'm excited and interested. Excited and interested. Smash that like button. Let's go. Let's go. Here's where you were right. Okay? There's your person telling you where you were right about this situation all along. Okay? You were right that they've been evading and they've been skirting by what is ultimately going to fulfill them and make them happy. They've been right on the cusp of of the breakthrough point where a couple more tweaks and they'll be who they're supposed to be. But this 8 here is talking about fear. That's that energy that gives me, and this 8 of cups is the energy of cups is feeling. So this person was trying to put it all together and trying to have that that Instagram life. They trying to have that social media type vibe when you look at them. But they weren't doing the right things. They weren't in the right frame of mind. They weren't following through. They weren't being a person of their word. They were just splattering off at the mouth saying whatever they thought would sound good in the moment, but they were not following through. They were hollow man. So they were working against what their ultimate goal was, which was piecing together their lives and to create happiness, right? So they weren't doing this what was necessary within themselves, and so they keep leaving, keep going. This is where you get your in and out type of dynamic. This person's in and it's almost perfect, but it's the out. That's the problem. All right. They're confessing to you that you were right, that continuing to be in and out is not providing a healthy enough space for y'all to grow in the way that that feels right. They feel right now that they are pulling away and taking away from ultimately being happy because of themselves walking away from the situation. All right. So you were right that being in and out is not going to cut it. Being in and out and having this on and off type of relationship is not going to suffice any longer. Okay. It's not going to do it. So you were right. You were right. Okay. Ooh, interesting. Interesting. All right. And that 8, this explains why right here they were doing it. This explains why they had it all, right? They were just a couple missing pieces, but this explains because of the fear why they would run away. Right when all the pieces are falling into place, it's because they didn't know if this was the right move overall, and that scared them. And that's why they walked away. They continued to walk away every single time things were about to get serious. It was about to solidify and be concrete, and all it was just one more step. And then there they go, taking off because of that fear of not knowing if this is the right decision. I get that 7 of Cups feeling too. This is right before this one. It's just fear locking them up. And then when they don't lock up, it's not like they proceed and go in spite of their fear. They move away from the goal, away from what they're supposed to be conquering, right? They work away from, and it's heavier on them. They are sad at this decision, but the not being sure if what they're feeling is something that they can rely on or not is why they continue to misjudge the situation, misread, and ultimately result in doing the wrong moves because they are perceiving the situation incorrectly. All right? Okay. So you're right. They keep running away because they're scared of it actually being perfect. You actually being the answer to their prayers, you actually being everything that they've needed. Okay? Cool beans. Now let's slide to the middle here and figure out what you were wrong about. What were you wrong about? Okay, you were right about them being in and out because they were scared of being all in and loving you to the maximum and losing themselves. All right, so let's continue here. What were you wrong about, though? You were wrong about the fact that they don't have an ambition, a goal, a greater purpose. You were wrong about that. You were wrong about the fact that they don't have any direction in life. It was only in relation to you specifically that they were confused, but they have an overall goal for themselves. And it was just the fact that they couldn't piece together this dynamic that they were in with you. And mostly it was because of for mostly it was because of their paradigm and how they process situations and people, but also it was because of your dynamic energy. They had never experienced anything like that before. So that's why they were so confused. They had completely written women off. They had completely written off the thought that they could actually be happy. And that's why when it was so close, They were like, nah, this can't be real. I'm going to get out of here because of nothing but fear of it being against everything that they had concluded because of previous experiences. Okay? So you were right about the fact that they were scared to be all in and love you because they couldn't find it within them to love themselves and therefore be vulnerable. You were wrong about the fact that they have no overall drive, that they have no overall ambition, and that they have no goals for themselves. They know what they want. They have a particular picture in their mind of what they want their lives to be. They just never had the position that you are to occupy. They never had that figured out. Okay? So it wasn't even up for consideration. Okay? It wasn't even up for consideration. They never put any thought to it. They never put any thought to who was going to be there. They just thought they were going to have this revolving door, more of what they're doing now. They thought that they were going to continue to have this lifestyle, just older, more seasoned, and probably better people on the team, probably younger recruits, whatever you want to call it. But they just thought that the life that they were living was the life that they wanted to continue to live. Okay? That's not the case. That's not the case. That is not the case. They want a kingdom. They want to rule a space. They want to be that presence. They want to be relied upon. They want to be the big fish in their domains. And that's exactly what they're moving toward. Now that they figured out this last piece, boop, 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 that last piece right there, now they are complete. And actually, this is what has brought this reading to fruition, is them realizing all of these things to now be able to articulate, all right, look, you were right, you were wrong, and here's something you couldn't even think about. This is what I'm able to deliver to you now that I know where I am, who you are, and I'm putting everything into perspective. All right, based upon where they already had their sights set. Now they're trying to figure out and rewire how you're going to figure into the equation. All right, and so they gotta change their ways. No longer is that team thing gonna cut it. Literally, they were trying to piece together everybody that they entangled themselves with was an attempt to build them into the one being that you are. Okay? Their team is an attempt to produce what you are in one, just in your divine qualities. Now they're realizing that they don't have to go down that path and that their life is actually going to be a lot sweeter because they can devote all of their energy and attention and focus and effort into you. So this is what you were wrong about. The fact that they couldn't think straight and they didn't have a forward plan. All right. Now let's see here. Let's see here. This is what you truly had no idea about. Nobody Jones says it's spot on so far. Thank you to the spirit of truth. Smash the like button. I appreciate y'all being here. Give me y'all power and energy and let me share it. Get this through and true. All right. It's like I'm Goku in here creating spirit bombs with y'all energy and just dropping truth everywhere. I love y'all so much. Woo! All right, so this is where you had no idea, not the foggiest clue. All right, here we go. Let's see what we got. And this is why you were right about number one, but this is how you didn't know this at all. That they really, truly cherish you and relish this opportunity to know you and to be with you and to be involved in your energy and to be in your presence and to just bask in your light and your love. This person truly, from the bottom of their heart, from the every atom in their being, has your initials on it, on them. That's to the level and extent. You had no idea it was this deep. You thought you had an idea. You thought you understood this universe and how these dynamics and energies were playing, but you really don't understand how deeply this person cares for you. It's transcendent. It's like the light has been turned on in their lives. And look at the yellow. Look at the yellow energy. It's like the light has been turned on in their lives, and they're seeing for the first time. It's like when Neo came out the Matrix. It's like, why do my eyes hurt? And Morpheus replied, because you have never used them before. This is the first time that your person is seeing you and seeing their lives, seeing who they are, seeing what impacts and where they have fallen short. This is the first time that they're seeing everything as is in reality. This is they've glanced at it before. They've glazed over it before, but they've never been paying attention. The detail, this is it right here. And now they see you. Now they see who you have always been. Now they see who you are supposed to be, where you're supposed to fit in. They see it all clearly now, and they are in absolute awe. They are shocked and amazed. They got their foot in their mouths because they were so wrong about how they were moving before, and that being the right thing. And this right here, I feel like this Pentacles right here is replacing this sad energy right there. Right? So now there's no reason to leave. That's what I feel. And we got this. Cool. So your person, you didn't even know. You didn't even know. You thought they just liked you. You thought they just had a little crush or something. You just thought that it was just a little puppy love. Nah. This full grown. Yeah. I hope that you feel this. Feel this way forever. All right. So let's continue here. And let's get some support. Let's get some support about what's been going on, some whys, some clarifications about what's been bringing this stuff to light, okay? So you were right about them being in and out and being on the out. You were right about them being in and out, on and off, because of their fear about it being perfect and not perfect, but being the best thing that they've ever had, and it being actually what it felt like it was, right? It felt right, but they were so accustomed to wrong that the right felt wrong, but the opposite of the wrong that they were used to. Does that make sense? And if it doesn't make sense, then now you're understanding where their mind is. Now you're understanding where their mind has been and why they've been so foggy. Why they've been so foggy and unable to see in the correct way and put everything in the proper perspective so that they can move exactly how they're supposed to move, which is with their energies rather than with their second and third mind, which tell them go against what you feel to be real. The realest thing you have ever felt. You're questioning how that the way they were and the way that was their mentality and how they were perceiving things could not stand. It would have buckled the union in the future. It would have buckled the union in the, oh. Here it comes. Oh, baby. And we talked about, I said that I felt the Seven of Cups, which was their inability to, make a decision and choose to stay, and as a result of that, them being in and out. But then here we go, the why they realize that is because they know that this team that they've built is nowhere close to the energy that you bring. This team, they've got too much going on with this team, and they could drop and be better off. That's what this is saying. That's what this is saying. This is what helped them realize that you were right, because they haven't had any synergy with the people that they've been messing with, and they aren't satisfied with that anymore. That used to get their rocks off, but now that they got a taste of divine feminine, now that they got a taste of you, they've been looking at everything else, comparing, like, what the world is this? This is not my equal. This is not my bae. This is not my person. This is not mine. I gotta have 11 of these in order to equal one of these, and that's not even what I want. Because the one thing that I thought I didn't want is providing the feeling that I thought all of these would provide. I'm so crazy. I'm so foolish. I'm so glad that now I recognize that I've been trampling and covering and dirtying up my gold. I've been dirtying up my gold because I was pretending like I know better. I was pretending like I knew better. That's where this fog comes from. That's where that fog comes from. That they were pretending that they knew better rather than just going with the flow. They thought they knew, so they made decisions based off of the fact that they thought they knew, and they didn't know, so they made wrong decisions. Okay? All right. So this is saying that your person realizes that they have too much going on. They realize that they have too much going on, and that they're going to take a step back. And that step back, when it resettles and they recalibrate after the step back, this will position them to be equal. It will position them to be in your energy flow. All right? Okay. So, talking about ambition, talking about drive, talking about purpose, talking about correct frame of mind. Okay? As far as kingdoms are concerned, as far as building is concerned. All right, that's where you were wrong. And as I said, they were just confused about this particular dynamic. That's all they were confused about. They have dreams to be rulers of their kingdoms and of their spaces, and top of their field and top of their class, and award winners and all that. They have that stuff figured out. They know what they want as far as that is concerned, but they just didn't know what they wanted relationally. Okay? They didn't know that they had to put more effort in. They didn't know that they had to try, because they had written off trying, because that's what they had decided to do, because the people that had the opportunity, that occupied the position before you did. But what they have realized is that it's not really the same position. It just, on the 3D level, it's the same position. But that's why they are unsatisfied with as many as people as they got messing around with. That's why they're still so unhappy, is because it feels 3D like the same position, but what they're realizing the difference is right now, the contrast is in the energies. So they're realizing that you're occupying a 5D energy in a 3D position, and it doesn't matter how many 3D bodies that they put in that position, they can never equal you. Okay? And that's what they're looking at now. That's what they're realizing now. All right? You were wrong about the fact that they weren't, that they didn't care about this situation. You were wrong about the fact that they didn't pay this situation any mind, and that they didn't give you any thought, and that they don't care about you. You were wrong about all that. You were wrong about all that. Okay. All right. All right. All right. Whoa, nobody. Thank you for your $5 donation. You help keep videos like this free for the collective. We sincerely appreciate you. Everybody say thank you to nobody. All right. So let's see what else you had no idea about. What else you had no idea about? Oh. That their goal, that they're making your happiness their goal. That their happiness, and you wouldn't be able to tell this based off of the way that they move around, right? And the kind of decisions that they make, but they are overly concerned. And both of these right here support that. That they are overly concerned about your joy, your happiness, where you are energetically. And this is why, it's such a strange thing, because this is why they'll be in and out. This is why they'll be on and off. It's because they're concerned about your happiness, and we see that 8 and 3 is 11 energetically, which is a twin flame number, right? So we see that they are in pursuit of cups is feelings, emotions, a complete fulfilled feeling. But why do they walk and run away? Why are they on and off? It's because they think that being away from you is going to allow you to be happy, because they feel like they are your downfall. They feel like they are what makes you unhappy. They frustrate you more than they make you feel this kind of energy. All right, so that's why. That's why they're always on the out, moving around. But they can't deny. They can't deny. And all this right here, all these 3 on the bottom, adds up to 11. We got 7 and 3 and 1 is 11 in the page. And so this right here talks about them identifying and being able to put a name to this emotion here, this dynamic here. And that ultimately, creating this togetherness will produce this feeling for the both of you. Okay? So all these here add up to 11. All part of the sauce, saying that their emotional fulfillment comes in when they align themselves properly and bear their cross. They're supposed to carry their load, carry their weight. They're supposed to help. They're supposed to, if not be leading, not moving away from. We saw the 5 of Wands earlier, the 5 of Pentacles earlier, not taking away from the goal of togetherness. Okay? All right. All right, all right, all right. Cool. So now let's do whoop, 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 whoop. Slide here. So now I'm gonna get a read for where they're at. We'll do one light work cross. We'll do one light work cross and see where they're at today. All right. Quick read. Whoa. Whoa. Just called this card out just now. And the tower moment, it's what's helping them realize, look, that they got to pick their freaking heads up and change their freaking ways of being and acting. This is what they got to do right now. Ooh, goodness gracious. And look, they better stay on the straight and narrow too, because if not, if they don't do what this is, then they fall to these sides, we know what's going to happen. We know what's gonna happen in this tower moment. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Oh, great googly moogly. Great googly moogly. All right. Great. What's that? Look at this. We talked about them opening up and them not pouring in and giving of themselves the way that they should have because of the fear of the okay, all right, couple things here. Hold on before I forget. Hold on. I'm going to pull this one out here. That one. And then this one, you see, the reason I'm pulling this out is because of it's the only freaking one that's turned. That's why I'm doing it. It's sticking out. It's like, why do you want to be seen so bad? Because they're telling you that moving forward, they are taking a leap of faith and trusting their energies and going to be all in after all. Holy shnikes. And you know what? This 5 in the middle here, again, separating from the tower moment that we just saw, is the catalyst for this moment right here. This is the literal next step. It goes tower moment, then star in the major arcana. So the tower moment was leading to them doing the 5 of Pentacles, which is looking up and seeing the light, walking into the light, becoming the part of the light, aligning themselves with the light, and therefore being able to love and trust and be vulnerable the way that they should and give of themselves the way that they should, which they were lacking before, which is why they were in and out, because they know that they were all in. It was kind of like that temperance card. They had 1 foot in the water, 1 foot out, and that's not what this situation needed. The situation needed, look at this, both of these jugs, just both of them pouring into the situation at hand. And this is what they wanted to tell you, that moving forward, they're going to be on that leap of faith stuff. They're going to be trusting their energies and trusting their inner guidance, that pull that they feel towards you. They're going to be trusting that more, and they're going to be allowing themselves to flow with that energy rather than stopping themselves up. Okay, they don't want to be withholding from you anymore because they see the kind of turbulence that caused in the relationship. All right, let me see here. All right. I forgot what I thought I was going to do for y'all, but that one had to be said right there. That one had to be said. All right. Let's see. Look, we got a steady energy. Because your person has made up their mind, made up their decision. They know, they are seeing things. They know that you're right. They know where you were wrong. They know what tricks they've been working on to surprise you. They know. They're excited to display it for you. This is what's happening right now because they've been working. Okay, let me see. They've been working on this chariot keeps coming out. And you know why it keeps coming out? To tell you that your person is making themselves ready for you. They're making themselves ready for you. All right. So let me get one shuffle here, and look at that split to the tower moment. Before they take off and run into this tower moment, they better run with what they've been thinking about. They're in this hermit mode. All right. Because that's the only way that they could come to these revelations and put so much thought behind what you've been thinking about them in the situation, and then to be able to say, okay, look, and then break it down into categories. Come on now. It's been killing them that they haven't been on the way, presenting themselves, doing the right thing. It kills them that they've been on the in and outs, and they know they should be in and home and not going anywhere. It's murking them because they know, they know where they should be going. Bringing their booty home. Come on home to me, Charlene. Come on, baby. Promise I can't live without you. Promise I can't live without you. Ah, Lord knows I need your loving. Yes, indeed. Yes, it. Look at who's that? Who's that creeping in the background? King of Cups. Come on now. Come on now. All right. All right. This is. All right. Okay. Boy, oh boy, oh boy. Boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, boy, oh boy, oh boy. All right, all right, all right, all right, all right, all right. Don't miss nothing. Here we go, here we go, here we go. Let's see what split at. Let's see what split. They're not holding back from this energy anymore. They're ready to take what the universe is giving them. They're ready to receive you. They are ready to receive you. They're not holding back anymore. Okay? They were shying away from their opportunity before, but now they want to give and receive what you have. Okay? And what they have to give you. All right? Your person has been discounting themselves and not been prideful in what they have to offer because people have told them that they didn't have anything to offer, but now they're winning their minds back. They're saying, hey, I'm not a deadbeat. Hey, I do know what that I'm good for something and that I'm just not here as freaking roadkill and whatever the case may be. I am. And they're taking their mind back, taking their positions back, and it is benefiting them tremendously. All right, now let me see here. I'm gonna go top, middle. Oh, let's go second to last. Okay, let's switch it up a little bit. Don't think like you know what I'm finna do, huh? Don't be tracking me, bruh. All right. So now, let's rock. They're seeing this time as exactly what they should. They're seeing this as their golden moment to change their lives and make a decision that is going to make them happy for a long time to come. All right? This is something that they've been shying away from, as we saw on the Page of Swords. And that has been, it's been perpetuating the Five of Pentacles energy, but where they keep their head down. But things have changed. This hermit mode has brought around exactly what your person needed to see that. I mean, as crazy as it sounds, I mean, don't get a big head about it, but they see that they can't do it without you. They see that this whole thing is about the two of you, and that it really doesn't matter that on an individual level, but there is a purpose for the two of you, you and them, to be together. That is what they're seeing. That is what they're seeing. Okay? And it is changing your person's perspective. It's melting away the lies that they have heard and that they have internalized and now tell themselves. It's melting away the deceptions that the world would provide that say you need 9 or 10 people instead of just one person to be happy. Everything, all the lies and the deceptions and everything is melting away from this person. And they are being cleansed and they are seeing how the impact that you have had, how monumental, how momentous it has been in their change, in their growth, even in this short period of time, right? Because, okay, I was about to coach for a second, but talking about the length of time. But the point is, even in this time, they've changed so much because of you and because of your impact. Okay? All right. And there we go. Just doubling down. Just doubling down on that aha moment, that realization that, all right, sir, you've been messing around. You need to kick your rear into gear before you lose this person. Before this opportunity slips away, you better act like you know something and move accordingly. All right, this is the start to the building. This is the start to the King of Wands territory. These are the building blocks right now. It is first has to be visualized in the mind. It first has to be seen in the mind, and it has to be believed in before your person can do it. And that's what they're doing now. They're starting to believe in themselves. All right? They're starting to believe in themselves in a major way. In a major way. What we'll see after this is the Page of Wands. All right? After this energy comes the Page of Wands. And they'll start to prepare and move their lives around to start making way for you. Okay? All right, let me see here. All right. So this Page of Swords is looking back and making sure that all the bases are covered and making sure that when they move forward, that anybody that comes up is going to get cut up, sliced off. Nobody is going to mess with what their future plans are, especially now that they include you. Okay? Especially now that they include you, they're even more on guard now. They're even more ready to shoot from the hip. They're ready to be on guard and protect that which they are creating. And right now it starts foundationally with the idea. It starts foundationally with the idea of this symbiotic, is that the right word? This kind of relationship, this one where it benefits both people. I think that's symbiotic relationship. Yeah. So that's what this energy gives me. I feel like this leg is about to, like, if y'all ever watch Taekwondo or karate, whenever they do their moves and it's actually formed and correct, they'll actually be in this position before they throw a kick, right? So they'll stand up straight just like this, and then pow, that leg will fire off, and next thing you'll have two big toes in your chin, and it's not pleasant. So this right here, in this position, in this energy, it feels more like on defense, on guard, ready to protect. All right, and ready to cut out any blood clot that try to mess with the sauce. All right. Cool beans, man. Cool little frozen beans. I have one more reading on my booking list. Make sure that if you have been considering getting a reading, trying to figure out whatever answers that you have questions to, that now is the time. Now is the time, okay? Now is the time, because the booking list, I got one reading left, so you'll get your reading quickly. Cool beans. Appreciate y'all being here. Head on over to MrLightWork.com. Can you believe that the love letters are on sale and the personal insight videos are only $33? And then to talk to me is only $44. It's only $44 to talk to me. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. You have a nice little walk and talk chat and talk about how your person is leaving behind this sadness, leaving behind this energy of boo-hoo. We see that Five of Pentacles energy is transforming this. That's what we see, because this person, your person, has been making a decision to feel this way, okay? And they've been doing that because of the way their mind has been working. And that's why the next step, 5, 6, is to get up out of there, refresh their mind, aka hermit mode. And then that'll be putting them right in line with you. They'll be making their way around town. All right. Cool little frozen beans, man. I sincerely appreciate y'all's time and energy today. Visit MrLightWork.com Go to fierygrace.com and get you that reunion journey toolkit that'll have all the answers for you. But if you want to talk to me, if you want a reading from me, if you want a love letter from me, go on over to mrlightwork.com. Okay. Okay. The booking list is damn near clear. So go to mrlightwork.com now and get the reading. They're on sale. Okay? I got a lot of stuff on sale. Go to Mr. Lightwork. Smash the like button on the way out. Thank you, my lovely little light bug. Subscribe if you're not a subscriber. This was an absolutely amazing reading. Oh, yeah. Power up. All right, Crystal, signing off with my emojis. I love it. Thank you. All right, Wonder Woman, Rashima, Lanice. Thank you. Kizzy, thank you. Kay the Magician, TF Intuitive Elevated, thank you. Britt, but call me B, thank you. Thank you, your Empress Everything, thank you. Another you, nobody me, thank you. Appreciate y'all being here. All right, y'all go enjoy the rest of y'all day. I appreciate y'all being here, picking up what I'm putting down. The spirit, the energy has been good. Visit MrLightwork.com and grab you a reading. Get me one-on-one. You've got questions, I've got answers. MrLightwork.com. I'll see you guys on tomorrow. All right. Peace, love, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. Bye.